Hello again, whiskey friends. It's been a tradition at the start of every year to sit down, reflect, but also come up with some New Year resolutions. As generic as that might be, I love putting the goals out there, writing them down, telling people about them. I think it makes you more accountable to then make progress on those goals throughout the year once you actually let them out of your mind and you say them out loud in some way, shape, or form. So, with that, I also challenge everybody that's coming across this video in the comments, put your whiskey goal, put it out into the world, let the community see it, and then maybe that'll be your first step on the journey as well to achieving some of these goals. So, thank you for joining today, whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. All right. Well, before we move on to 2025, it is time to say goodbye to 2024. So, pulling up the whiskey goals of 2024 and just doing a quick little recap. First goal was to do barrel picks. Job well done by us and all of our collaborators throughout the year. Not only got to do some great picks for the channel and with Dusty Dan and with Jason C, Drifting Drams, Bourbon of the Week. Oh my gosh, it was just so fun. We got to go to Hard Truth. We got to go to Backbone. We got to go to Old Dominic. Just so many great experiences in 2024. Got to check that one off the list very successfully. The other goal was to spend less money on whiskey in 2024 compared to what I spent in 2023. The last couple of years, it's been a little off the rails, and it's time to get back on the rails. I know a lot of people are feeling that. And do not listen to Liz B. I was successful with spending less last year. I did all of that accounting, and I spent somewhere between 10 to 15% less. Also was a goal to drink less and have that more controlled. Honestly, that's the hardest part about this channel and being in this community is just putting those strict reins on you. You know, there's always somebody who wants to hang out, always someone that wants to collab either on a video, on a live stream, do a barrel pick. Adds up over time. So definitely got to pick those punches better in 2025. I don't think I did that as well as I wanted to in 2024. So we're going to get back to that subject here shortly. The other one, no floor whiskey in 2024. So in last year's video, I said that that was going to be my slogan for the year and I'd love to have it on a hat. So friend Top Dog made me a hat. Once again, makes me more accountable. And I can say I was very successful. There was no floor whiskey anywhere in my house, not even tucked in like discreet places or anything. Just it didn't get to touch the floor unless essentially maybe I was rearranging the bar. But that would be it. That'd be the only circumstance that there was any floor whiskey in this house. That was a big one. And then the other one, completely failed on it. Drink more scotch. Still can't find a way to get world whiskeys and scotch and Irish into my habits. It's like there's just not enough room on the dance card. Even though I like scotch and everything, I love it when I explore it. My base instincts, if I am just alone on a Friday night with the fire going, I don't think scotch. I just think bourbon and rye. So completely failed at that one. Of all the ones I failed the most on, it was the drink more scotch. So let's get into the goals then for 2025. First one really is to find a balance between whiskey life and health. So I will say, since the time that I started this channel, I've gained like 20 pounds. Now, admittingly, 10 pounds of that was like over the course of like the last 4 months. When the winter hit and I got done with like a wedding that I was in October, man, I kind of let things fly. Now I need to get it back on the rails. So hopefully I can get back down into like the 170s. I feel a whole lot more comfortable there. But yeah, I saw 190 on the scale for the first time in a long time. Whew, that's just a reminder that I need to cut some weight. All my medium shirts are a little tight. The other thing, just to get even on a serious note, recently did lose a friend to liver disease. So one of my oldest friends in the world, and that plagues me. I think about that all the time. Can't really even have a drink without thinking about that type of thing. just more important for me to remind myself to keep things on the rails, take weeks off, take long periods off, you know, pick my punches the best I can. The whiskey life doesn't overrule the rest of the life. We're in this for the long game. And I really hope everyone in the community can take a step back too and just make sure you're being healthy for you, yourself, your family. So then moving on to number 2, another goal, do more barrel picks. Already have like half dozen of them in motion in some way, shape, or form. Already picked one in collaborations with Big Vic and Dusty Dan and Drifting Drams a couple weeks ago for Copper and Cask. Also doing even a rum pick with Old Line. So other bourbons are coming as well. I'll keep those for another video. But if you're interested in getting in on the Hello Again Whiskey Friend picks, hey, consider joining our Patreon. They're the ones that get first in line there. Come be an official whiskey friend. Other places where we do distribute links and give news is in the Facebook group. Private Facebook group link is in the description of this video. But if you've made it that far in this video right now, come on, you should subscribe. You should join the Facebook group. Be a whiskey friend in 2025. Then for the channel itself, had great growth here. I mean, this channel's getting bigger and bigger each and every year, and it's time to maybe hit the accelerator a little bit. Hoping to hit 5,000 whiskey friends by the end of the year. So we're going to try new things, try new video formats, try new editing tricks, all of those things, try new shorts ideas. So looking forward to that. And if you have any suggestions in the comments, hey, get to those too. We love making content, especially when it is community inspired. Now, the hardest one, at least for me, I got to revamp this basement. I've been tucked in this corner now for like 3 years. It is time to do something a little more, I don't want to say like professional, but I don't know, put some more effort into what this set is. Right now, we're just in the corner of my basement here. So it's time to do something else, and I can't wait to design it, though I am going to need help from some other whiskey friends to design it because I am not a very good designer when it comes to that. I need some inspiration on what to do with this space, but do plan to revamp it. And when I do, we'll take everyone on the journey of building it, tearing it down, having to move around 400 bottles of whiskey. It's going to be awful, but I am looking forward to it. And then the last one, meet more people in 3D. That has actually been always the original goal, the entire inspiration of the channel. Hello Again, Whiskey Friends, was to meet whiskey friends and to have this community go out there, that when we do go to different events, it almost feels like high school reunions. Loved it last year, got to go to so many events, see so many people, but there are still people on my checklist that I have not seen in 3D. Talking to you, Trev, Mr. Bourbon Wrench. You've avoided me for 3 years now. I'm going to get you this year. But that is going to be one of the main goals. See more people, get to know more people, and see the wonderful people that we've met along the way again. So looking forward to that. And just like last year, we will try to tell everybody what events we will be at in advance to maybe help you make your decision. I do not promise that I will ever bring a Macho Man outfit to a bottle share again, though. So those are the whiskey goals for 2025. Once again, the most important one there is going to be that number 1, just taking a step back, looking at health, and making small steps towards that. Me, myself, personally, one of the things I've already done this year is I got a standing desk and a walking treadmill. And one of the things I've promised is that whenever I'm doing anything for this channel, in terms of editing, creating thumbnails, all those things that I do at night, I'm going to do it while I'm walking on that treadmill over there. Just a small step, a way to get some steps in on the day, but those little habits can add up over the course of the year and help us all maintain our health through this hobby. So once again, let us know in the comments what you are looking to do this year as your whiskey goal for 2025. Put that goal out there into the world, and you have a great one. Goodbye, everybody.